And conversation on the protracted doctors' strike dominated this year's Labor Day celebrations, with President William Ruto citing the doctors' pay demand as being untenable. The president maintained that the economy was still in the red, calling on doctors to return to work. Politics would also play out in the push for an increase in private security workers' salaries, as KOTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli used the platform to hit out at his critics who have called for his exit from the umbrella labor union. This, of course, comes at a time when junior secondary school intern teachers are also threatening to down their tools, demanding to be employed on permanent terms. Approximately 4,000 doctors in Kenya's public health sector have kept off the hospitals, demanding implementation of the 2017 collective bargaining agreement that listed 19 issues to be resolved. Talks between government and doctors collapsed after doctors rejected government plea for a pay cut. The point of departure would once again feature during the Labor Day fit in Nairobi. President William Ruto, in his address during the fit, did not mince his words in revisiting the stalemate.
Na ndio nawauliza hata madaktari wetu, tumeweka kwenye meza yale serikali iko tayari kufanya. Kati ya mambo nafikiri 19, serikali imekubali mambo 17. Imebaki 2 kwa sababu haiwezekani kwa mambo ya fedha, na wauliza madaktari wetu warudi kazini. Mambo tutarekebisha, uchumi tutazalisha, na kila mtu atapata haki yake tukisonga mbele.
Labour CS Florence Bore and Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja would also wade into the matter, urging doctors to soften their stance on the matter for the sake of Wanjiku.
My ministry remains steadfast in engaging social partners, and I once more call upon the healthcare workers and employers to reconsider their position for a win-win outcome. We need normalcy to be restored in the health sector to bring to an end the suffering of our people.
Tunaomba madaktari wetu jameni, turudi kwa meza, tumalize mazungumzo yetu ili turudi kutibu watu wetu, sana sana sasa ambapo tuko na jangwa hili la mafuriko na la mvua. We need all our doctors. Nashukuru madaktari wa Nairobi walirudi, wengi wao, around 80% are back there. Wale ambao wako nje, tafadhali, hakuna jambo ambalo haliwezi tatuliwa.
You managed us on 6th of March. Wakati ulitangaza serikali haina pesa, you rendered KOTU impotent, you rendered FK impotent, you rendered your Minister of Labor impotent, you rendered that committee that you had set out where my deputy was impotent, because as a worker number 1, when you take over a dispute, we cannot contradict you. We can't.
I want to appeal to the government and the doctors to give social dialogue a chance to resolve the ongoing strike by the doctors to alleviate the suffering of Kenyans. When all stakeholders come to the table with a willingness to listen, to learn, and to compromise when necessary, it paves the way for sustainable solutions that benefits everyone involved, and we get win-win solutions.
The podium would also provide fodder for KOTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli to take on his perceived critics.
People who set us free from the labor movement, and we must remember them. We must have their history. They were not people who had been appointed by government on various positions and they want to pretend to be labor leaders. And Your Excellency, today's trade union movement has changed from agitation to scientific dialogue. That is why you don't hear us on newspapers. That is why you don't hear us fighting. We are busy with the employers in boardrooms.
Governor Sakaja would also chip in on the wars facing Atwoli.
Ile kazi ambayo tunafanya Nairobi, kuna watu ambao wanataka tupoteze focus. Hatutapoteza focus. We know what needs to be done. We know the progress we are making. So usisikie uchungu. Unajua hata mimi nasikia uchungu nikiona wewe ukipigwa. Na nimeona umeanza kuchokozwa. Lakini usife moyo pia wewe papa. Wale wametumwa kunichokoza pia ndio wametumwa wale wanakuchokoza. Na itaisha. Hiyo ni siasa ya kawaida, itaisha. Stand strong, stand firm, You're the leader of the trade union movement, not just in Kenya, but in Africa. You must be respected.